They can't keep getting away with this. They can't keep getting away with it because Spider-Man 4 in the MCU has been delayed? That's right, Spider-Man 4 in the MCU has been delayed by 1 week. It'll now release on July 31st, 2026 instead of July 24th, 2026. But mini heart attack aside, there's actually been a lot of really interesting story details that have been revealed. So me and you, we gotta talk about everything we know about Spider-Man 4 in the MCU, as well as what I think it should be about. One of the biggest pieces of news is the fact that they're gonna be introducing a new love interest for Peter Parker in this movie. And throughout almost every piece of Spider-Man media, he's written to fuck Black Cat, marry MJ, and kill Gwen Stacy. It's already been confirmed that Zendaya will be reprising her role as MJ. Hopefully she looks like this. But I'm thinking her role is gonna be a lot smaller and it'll probably play out like the scene when Peter was looking over Gwen and TASM 2. I do not think they should get back together, at least not yet anyway. Now, of course, where most people's minds go outside of MJ when they hear Spider-Man love interest is Gwen Stacy. But I'm hoping they don't do Gwen Stacy because this right here is the best you're ever gonna get. And they perfectly executed the death of Gwen Stacy. When the web turns into a hand, fuck, I feel like I'm there now, I'm crying. That leaves Black Cat Felicia Hardy as the obvious number one choice to be the new love interest. Because of where Peter Parker is in his life currently, no one knows who the hell he is, he's alone. Plus, we've never seen this dynamic in live action. With Sydney Sweeney being the most popular fan cast for two obvious reasons. Me personally, I like to see Mikey Madison as Black Cat, that's just me. But there's also speculation that Anya Taylor-Joy could be playing a role in this movie. Even Madeline Klein. But who do you think they should cast? But how about instead of one love interest, we introduce two? And we introduce a Stacy in this movie, but not Gwen. George, her father. I would love it if Peter was mainly just Spider-Man in this movie, similar to the Batman, and he's working closely with the police, where he starts catching feelings for a young Jean DeWolf, who in the comics has a very interesting relationship with Felicia Hardy's Black Cat. And boom, you got a love triangle. Jean DeWolf trying to pull Peter onto the right side of history, and Black Cat trying to seduce him to a life of crime. Shit is compelling. I've been trying to get them to adapt The Death of Jean DeWolf for a long time. It's one of my favorite books, and I think it's what this version of MCU Spider-Man needs. A much more grounded detective-like movie, where we introduce the Sin Eater, and that ever so lovely twist, having Kingpin be the mayor, making his own class of super criminals. Shit, please give us Michael Mando as Scorpion, especially after seeing what they did with him in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and making him a menace. Araña. And if you really wanted to, you could also adapt this. I want Peter to suffer. Spider-Man 2 this shit. And with all this criminal activity going on in New York City, you're gonna need the help of a really good lawyer. Having a section of this movie play out where he has to fight Daredevil, similar to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but then team up with him to try to solve this mystery would go crazy. Let's please have this set during the wintertime just for aesthetic purposes, because sheesh! We also know we're getting a new director for Spider-Man in the MCU with Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed the Shang-Chi movie. So you know the hand-to-hand combat's gonna go crazy. And this movie has a budget of over 200 million. Oh, they about to go crazy. And the story details have been all over the place with this movie. At one point, it was supposedly titled King in Black, and he was supposed to team up with Venom to take on Null. This is when a lot of us said, what the fuck? Then we heard it was gonna be more grounded, but with still some multiversal elements. We got Andrew Garfield saying he's not in the movie again, and J.K. Simmons even playing coy. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring back the 3 Spider-Man because they know it makes a lot of money. Either way, I'm beyond excited for Spider-Man 4 in the MCU, but let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and as always, like and follow for more.